Learning goals: how instructional assistants can extend learning in and out of the classroom. My name is Matthew Johnson, and I'm the principal of the Morris Avenue School. We will be working with our Future Ready gear on curriculum, instruction, and assessment. The purpose of today's workshop is because we've used historical data to determine the weaknesses that we've had with our students as they are learning in a preschool. Imagine yourself in a gym and you have those weak areas. Maybe it's doing squats or some crunches or some area that's just giving you some trouble. Knowing that those areas give you trouble, you may want to spend extra time and attention on those areas. And that's exactly what we're looking at in the schools this year. So we've made instructional goals, and the purpose is to help students succeed and to do the best that they can while in the classroom. And we have a wonderful opportunity here in Long Branch because we have two adults in every classroom. And as the teachers are planning and preparing for each day's instruction, there are a lot of added benefits that we can have from our instructional assistants. And getting to know some activities that focus on our instructional goals really help to streamline the process for the students. The 3-year-old instructional goals are number recognition, which is not being able to count necessarily, but really looking at a number and being able to tell what that number is. And along the way, they will start to know what the meaning of it is. So if they can recognize that a number is a 3, they will eventually be able to know what the value of that number is as well. Vocabulary. Our students are from diverse populations, and vocabulary can be difficult, especially in an academic sense. So, as we read books and we're going in our centers, vocabulary becomes a very important goal for the students. They need to know the words and language in order to be successful in school from here all the way through the end of their schooling years and beyond. Then, for 3-year-olds, sometimes they don't get along and they have difficulty sharing, especially when they first come into the school. So, using language to regulate behavior. So, we're teaching and modeling how to use language in a productive way that will help them share with each other. And it takes time because I know they don't always want to share and they want what they want when they want it. But if we work with them and we focus on this social emotional goal, it is a very big benefit in the long run. Our 4-year-old instructional goals are also number recognition. So they may be able to recognize numbers from 0 all the way up to 20 or even 30. They may be able to count higher. And remember, counting is not necessarily number recognition. Counting is a skill upon itself, but number recognition is being able to see a 17 and say that is a 17. So you'll see in some videos that will be coming up that when we put number lines on the ground for the kids to jump across and everything, we don't necessarily jump in order. So we're not saying 1, 2, 3, 4 as we're jumping. It might be in a different order, like 3, 7, 6, 10, 2. That way you are able to check and understand if the students really know what those numbers are. And again, vocabulary, enriching vocabulary is so meaningful for the students as they move through the years of school, and giving them a strong foundation in the preschool will help them along the way. Scaffolded writing. In this video, we're going to look at the scaffolded writing, but one of the big things that we're going to be modeling and demonstrating for you is how many times some of those skills can be taken out of the classroom or out of the actual scaffolded writing section. So we'll be looking mostly at the letter sounds, because knowing an M is an M doesn't help you read in the long run, but knowing the sound that the M makes will help you read. So we have to try to really focus on what sounds the letters make, not necessarily the names of those letters. Here is our first video, and I'm just using this as a demonstration. So in this video, you're going to see the kids jumping, and you'll notice that the number line is out of order. And that's the type of detail that I think is important as we set up these activities for the students in the classroom. So please take a look at this video. Now, you did notice that in the video is in a different order, and that's just something that really helps us to understand the difference between number recognition and rote counting. In this video, which is a little longer video, I'm going to let you watch this whole video in completion. These are all the kinds of activities that students can do for those initial sounds, letter sound recognition, as they move through different activities in the day. And you'll see these are 4-year-old students, so they're going to be able to show some more advanced skills as we work through this video. Great. That was an excellent video. Much appreciated from Mrs. Lundberg's class for putting that together for us. And this next video segment is going to be on a bunch of clips of various skills that can be used throughout the day. And as you look at these videos, I want you to think about the takeaways. What can you take from these activities and implement into your classroom? So there's about 15 short clips of various activities, and they are arranged from the 3-year-old goals to the 4-year-old goals, and then some things that are done outside of the classroom. So please take a look at these videos and see what it is that you could use in your classroom to really help the students as they develop. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have learned something, even if it's just one activity. Every little bit helps. I appreciate everything you do for the students and for the school district. You're a very valued member of the staff, and thank you again for all that you do. Have a great day.